Hello ESS, welcome back to another video. I know you can already tell by the title, I am going to be reading more subscribers' paranormal stories, so I am very excited to do that today. And welcome back, hi, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Brenda. I go by Beyond Belleza. If you would like to join my little community of Bellezas, all you have to do is subscribe down below and turn on your post notifications so you do not miss a new video. Also give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoy it whatsoever, because it really does help out my channel in various different ways. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Make sure you got your snacks, your comidita, your drinks, whatever it may be, and get comfortable so we can get into these stories together with me. And you already know, a little pump. Okay, alright, let's get into it. Alright, so before I do start with the first story, I just wanted to remind you again what email to send your paranormal stories to, and it is beyondbellezaparanormal@gmail.com. So just wanted to tell you guys that really quickly. Alright, so the first story is by May Roberts, who sent it into my email. She says, okay, so this story is actually my mom's. When she was younger, she used to have her own apartment in the city. She had just moved there and didn't know anyone in that complex, and she also didn't have many friends yet. She says that one night she was watching TV in the living room and she heard a knock at the door. She was surprised by this since she wasn't expecting anyone. But either way, she got up from the couch quietly and proceeded to look through the peephole. She didn't see anyone there, so she was confused, but she shrugged it off and started walking back to the couch. As she walked back, she heard another knock, and this time the door handle started to rattle. She jumped, but got the courage to look in the peephole again, and no one was there again. Now she was really spooked, and she stood there frozen in fear until she heard someone ask if they could come in. What the fuck? Oh my god, hell no. Okay, and she says, my mom says she was absolutely terrified and she yelled at whoever was there and told them, no, you can't come in. She then heard footsteps descending and then just silence. My mom was too scared to sleep after this and she stayed up all night. She says after that it never happened again. So I think that somebody was trying to get in, or an entity was trying to get her to let them in. That's scary as fuck. Oh my god, I feel like I have heard of this kind of thing before, like where I'm like, first of all, how polite that they even knock. It's like to invite like a demon in, basically. That is what you're doing every time that you allow them. Like they'll trick you, I guess, into allowing them in your area. So whatever that was must have been like something evil, because it was trying to get her to let it in and trying to like lure her in some way, especially since there was nobody there. Like, who, if this was just like a person being weird, she probably would have seen him or her through the peephole. So it's really weird that she just ended up seeing or not seeing, that she ended up looking in the peephole and there was nobody there. That's super fucking scary. I think I was like, that's why I'm so terrified of anybody knocking. I feel like we all have, for some reason, we go into like panic mode when somebody knocks and we're not expecting anyone. We're just like what are we doing? You turn off all the lights and you make sure that you quietly go look in the window, or not the window but the peephole. Oh my god, the courage that it takes to look into the peephole after watching so many horror movies where they have somebody like pop up like an eye into the peephole, or you see like a scary being or whatever. Super scary. Thank you so much, May, for sending in this story. It was super creepy, and shout out to your moms for being a brave bitch. Okay, let's see, where is another one? Okay, and then this one is a comment one, and as I said, I usually don't take comment ones, but I only had a couple of story sent into my email, so I'm going to read just a random one off of this comment. Okay, so this one is titled The White Man, and they say this will be quite a lengthy one, so get comfortable. And it says, this happened in 4th grade. For context again, my cousins were staying at my grandmother's house because their apartment was infested with cockroaches. My cousins are in Austin now, by the way. And they were in our grandmother's house, and they'll usually get home late or come home the next day. Anyways, this was before my closet had a second door. You can see half of my closet, and I had a nightlight that changed colors. Nobody believes me to this day, but I swear what I saw was 100% real. Anyways, when I was about to drift to sleep, my light night turned red and I saw it. That thing. It wasn't even human. Mix Slenderman and the Rake and you'll get the white man. He had no face. Its arms were long and skinny with very long claws at the end. It had small legs and tentacles from the back, and it was skinny. Very skinny. It was on the top of my closet. You think the story is over? Wrong. After that, it came into my dreams and chased me through anything dark since I have poor visibility. When it caught me, its rhombus-shaped mouth would eat me, then I would wake up. This continued to happen until October. That is so scary. Why does everybody see Slender Man nowadays? Or not nowadays, but when they're having sleep paralysis or anything like that, or bad dreams, I'm like, why does it always gotta be some Slender Man shit? Like, why are we so scared of long Slender Man? Like, it's so funny to me, but also really scary. I haven't had nightmares in a really long time, and I'm grateful for it because usually I sleep with my sister, so it's like fine. I usually don't really have anything to be scared about, but sometimes on the weekends, like Friday to Saturday, she won't be here sleeping, so I'll make sure that I don't watch anything to trigger my nightmares because I'm not about to do all of that. But okay, so I'm gonna read another one that they left on here. It's called Beware of Nighttime. And they say, so this also happened when my cousin stayed over at my grandmother's house. I drew two entities, daytime and nighttime, but they're called the morning angel and the night demon. Anyway, my grandmother, uncle, 3 cousins, and I were in my grandmother's van. They were playing Pokemon Go. It was nighttime, and we stopped at a gas station because there were a lot of Pokemon, and I saw something in one of our cars. It looked like one of the entities I drew. It was the night demon. I told my cousins, Jaden and John, and they also saw it, but Mason never saw it. After that, we got home. The 4 of us tried processing what the fuck just happened. The end. Yes, these stories are real and not fake. Okay, so let me run through this again. So this person that left this comment says that they were drawing a picture of 2 different entities, and one is daytime and one is nighttime sort of thing, okay? And they apparently, when they stopped somewhere, the gas station, to look for Pokemon, as you do, they ended up seeing that night entity that they drew inside one of their cars. So their cousins also saw it, so that's really creepy. I don't know what it was for. It didn't say whether they were just driving. I guess they were in her van, but I feel like if you're doing that kind of stuff, maybe like triggers your mind a little bit to see these things. But still, nonetheless, if you think that you saw something, a lot of the times your brain's just like, yeah, I saw it 100%. And I do the opposite. I try to block that out of my head. I'm just like, nope, it was something else, because I'm not about to put myself, as I said, through stuff like that. I love talking about it, I love reading about it, and I love making these videos about the paranormal, but when it comes to thinking about it actually happening to me, like now in the present, where I can process everything a lot differently than when I was a little kid, it's like something that I don't want to deal with. Like, I don't like dealing with spirits or ghosts or anything like that. I would like to get a little bit more of a spiritual experience where, maybe like a loved one or something like that, but anything scary, you can not sign me up for that. But yeah, those were the stories for the comments. Hold on. for that comment one. But as I said, I always like email more, and I would like only emails to be sent in for these paranormal stories. And I think that'll be the last one. There was a very short one, another very short one in my email. It was a little bit all over the place, and it was very short, but I can still include it just because I feel like it'll be a very short video. But this one is sent in by Marisol de la Cruz Sierra, or Kiara is what she says her name is in the email. But it says, "Hello, my name is Kiara, but I wanted to tell my scary story because I got really scared, and I don't know if I'm the only one who has seen something like this. But I was about 12 years old, and I was leaving with my dad because my parents are separated." And I guess she shares, you know, her parents when she stays at her mom's or her dad's. And it says, one day I woke up to get ready because I usually go with my tia, and I was home alone since my dad worked, so I was getting everything ready, and I started to go outside to wait for her. So I was walking out the door, but when I opened the door, I saw this girl with a white dress and long black hair that looked just like my cousin, whose name is Brianna. I got so scared because she's still alive. She's not dead. So when I saw her, I ran because I got so scared and I was so shocked. Since then, I never wanted to go to my dad's house. Or I never wanted to go to my dad's house to sleep. So I moved in with my mom to live there. And then she says, "Love your videos." Again, very scary, but like, how do you even explain that? You're like, how could I see my cousin who's not dead, like as a spirit or of some sort? It's still really scary. I don't know about that. I really enjoy, oh sorry, I know what I'm laughing. I really enjoy you guys' paranormal stories. There's just so many things that you guys send me in that I'm just like, how would I even process that? My mind would just be like, no ma'am, not today. Like, I would totally dismiss it, just like how I dismiss anything weird that happens at my work. And if you guys have not seen it, because I did make a little community post of this, but I put up another TikTok where I showed you guys another area of my work, and I'm just like, with creepy things or creepy rooms like that, like how could I not be scared, and how can my mind not start, you know, thinking about all this spooky stuff that could possibly happen there? But I'll insert the clip so you guys could see it of my TikTok. Also follow me on TikTok. But yeah, I hate going in that room, and I avoid it at all costs. Like, I never really go back there because it's just a desk for one of our techs, and then just like a bunch of stuff. I don't even know what we have back there, and there's like the men's bathroom, and that's it. The way that these buildings are set up, I hate it. I'm just like, of course I'm gonna be scared every time I'm here. But after April, I don't have to go to that facility anymore, so I won't be spooked by any of that anymore. But yeah guys, that is it for today's stories. I do really hope that you enjoyed it. I know it was not as long as a video, at least it doesn't feel like it's going to be, but I hope that either way that you enjoyed it. And again, if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And before I do go, also, I always forget to do this, I want to do a comment shout out from my last video, which was Legends from Mexico, if you haven't seen it yet. Okay, so the comment shout out is gonna go to Head Change right here. Thank you so much for leaving a nice comment, and as always, if you want to be the next comment shout out, all you have to do is leave me a nice comment below, because I love conversating with you guys down there and interacting with you all. And yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I will see you in my next one. Don't forget to stay safe and be kind. Bye bye.
First time I saw you, girl, I like you to style.